The salary cap has been steadily increasing in my team, so today we're upgrading our starting lineup.
That's right. We've got a fresh canvas, Sasha, and we want strong starters, a capable second unit, and we're just going to fill in some value here at the end of the roster. Let's start there.
Sure thing. Then let's fill our roster slots 11 through 13 with value player cards and build 2 strong waves of 5.
That's perfect. Anytime you need to sub out, you can do a whole line change. So who
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And as always, we'll hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. It's the Orlando Magic and the Chicago Bulls. Now the starting group for Orlando. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. And it's Suggs in at the point guard. Here's Chicago. It's Jordan with the drive. That one goes. Counted.
And the way Jordan attacks, the ferocity of his drives, does an exceptional job scoring after contact.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession.
Away team ball.
Suggs with the ball. The pass to Wagner. Lays it up off the glass.
Yeah, Wagner doesn't fear contact. He'll take it right into the defense down there.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Phil Jackson. Now, we spoke briefly about how critical it is to slow down Paolo Banchero. Coach said he can be a force on offense when he gets a couple to fall. The energy and effort from our guys has to be high if we want to contain him. We'll see if that team can contain Banchero out there, guys. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Here's Jordan following the bucket by Orlando. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Pippen against Wagner. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Harper against Suggs from deep. Harper, no good. Suggs looking around. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Gets a very good look and converts.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Shot's good by Pippen.
And another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now, here's Suggs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Michael Jordan.
Well, one thing you like about Jalen Suggs is this guy's a hard worker. You see that on the court, and you see it off in the way he's continued to work on his game. I'm sure they don't want to send him to the line. That has to be in their scouting.
Jordan kicks to Harper from the arc. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
And it's Suggs missing. Chicago leading. It's Pippen on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. And the shot goes in.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
Now, here's Suggs. Kicks it out to Banchero. Longley against Carter.
Bulls foul. Luke Longley. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Give him a hand.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. 3-point lead. And here's Harper from the arc. Banchero grabs the board. And it's Orlando's ball. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And missing your free throws usually changes the complexion of a game. Certainly did in that one.
Well, if you want to win away from home, quite simply, you have to make your free throws.
He drains the quick shot.
And wow, look at the quickness there from Banchero getting the shot up in a hurry.
Longley down low, defended by Carter. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero outside. The 10-footer. Rodman grabs the miss. And so here is Chicago. Here's Jordan. Misses the layup. Orlando trailing here. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Pass to Suggs. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Jordan against Caldwell Pope. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 6.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And it's Carter missing. Bulls leading by 3. Jordan inside. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And the Magic with possession. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Well, he's having his way inside, so they've got to figure it out. Time to talk it over.
Here's Caldwell Pope. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
A good stroke on the tweener by Caldwell Pope.
So in Chicago now, it's a 3-point game. Jordan looking around. Pass to Longley. And the layup is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now Caldwell Pope. Inside. Here's Suggs. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
The Magic trail by 7. Floats one up. Here's Carter. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Pippen. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. Wagner on the wing, guarded by Pippen. And it's Wagner missing. Bulls leading by 7. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
So it's Orlando now, after Chicago picking up the basket just moments ago.
And the next one puts them in the bonus.
Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper. Anthony Black's checked in for the Magic. Wagner, right side. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, he's just so strong on the glass. This guy, Carter, has the capability of being a double-double guy.
They're running. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Offline with his three.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Odd passes to Wennington. Outside Pippen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kerr. And it's Wagner with the rebound.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
By Wagner.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Leading by 5. Suggs against Jordan. It's good again, and the next one 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Dennis Rodman.
Bulls dance team.
Here's Bitadze. It's all in by the Bulls.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt. And with his height, Kukoc doesn't have a long way to go for the slam. He just pops up there and puts that one down.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates. And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Here's Black, defended by Kerr. Pass to De Silva. Here's Isaac. It's tipped. They recover it. Enzo Jordan will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. A 12-point game. Then for 3, it's hauled in by Harris. On offense, here are the Magic. They need this, and it's good on the way in.
Well, he's a bigger guard at 210 pounds. Harris can mix it up in the paint.
Jordan against Harris. Jordan, the pass to Kukoc. And it's Kukoc with the jam.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Bitadze, it's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Into the lane, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Black, defended by Kerr. Harris outside. Here's Bitadze, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Bitadze's got 5 points so far. Chicago leading by 7. Jordan kicks to Kerr. Lets it go with a 3. And it's good, assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists tonight. Here's Black, defended by Kerr. Here's Isaac. The offensive rebound.
Bulls foul.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
Personal foul.
The first one falls. Some changes for Chicago. Simpkins, he's checked in for Wennington. And Bushler subbed in for Scottie Pippen. And a change for the Magic. Mo Wagner's checked in for Jonathan Isaac. Kerr outside. From outside, off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wagner goes back up. They shoot again. Good.
And at 6'11", Wagner is a threat inside. Good to see him going up with confidence.
Here's Jordan. On the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. It's stolen by Kerr. And Jordan throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, it's not difficult to figure out why they built this lead. They have been dominant in the paint.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
There's the steal. Here's De Silva. Fires away from way outside. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Chicago in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Bulls, guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
So with Pippen sitting on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Jordan is out there with Harper. Then it's Rodman. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
All the officials are all over that.
The Magic shooting their fifth and sixth free throws of the game.
Shooting for Orlando, Anthony.
And both free throws good for Anthony.
Well, we all know Cole Anthony can score the ball, but he deserves more credit for his defense. He's a high-energy player who likes to make things difficult for opposing guards.
Anthony.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Second chance effort. Bushler's shot is off.
I mean, come on, that's a shot you expect him to make.
And here's Wagner. Deep two from Anthony. Nice shot from the wing. Anthony's got 6 in the quarter.
Working off the ball. Anthony looking comfortable from that spot.
Passes to Simpkins. A 3-ball. And the shot's good from Bushler.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Wagner. He's tightly guarded. Here's Harper. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. For Chicago, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. And that one falls for Harper. So for the Bulls, Longley comes in for Simpkins. And Pippen subbed in for Michael Jordan. And so he makes both from the line. The Magic trail by 9. Anthony down low. He's guarded by Harper. And it's Wagner missing.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Longley can't get it to go. Longley's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Yep, that one goes.
Well, Anthony is going to see those gaps and exploit them. He's got good vision.
And the pass to Longley. The kick out to Harper. Fires from deep. Orlando grabs the miss. Wagner's got 4 rebounds in this game. Joseph looking around. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Rodman grabs the rebound. Rodman's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's Pippen slamming it down.
And Pippen there driving hard inside. Has the height and athleticism to consistently get it done in the paint.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. That combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Pippen against Wagner. Outside Anthony. Kicks it out to Banchero. Launches it. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. It's Pippen on the win. Outside, Longley. Outside for Pippen. Back to Longley. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago.
Mobile game that I've been sub.
Pass to Bush. 4 on the shot clock.
I was wondering if I can get one back.
Three-point range.
Later.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They trail by 11. The Magic again can't hit.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And it's Pippen slamming it down.
Don't you wish you could leap like Pippen? I mean, I do.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Wagner. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Longley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bushler. The 3. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Bushler's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Out to Anthony. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Joseph.
No clue where that pass is going. That is a brutal turnover.
Bulls making a switch here. Weddington's checked in. Time to change for the Magic. Suggs is checked in. Here's Bushler. He's covered by Suggs. Bushler, the pass to Weddington. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Bulls lead by 18.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit it at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before.
Kerr's checked in for the Bulls. Orlando also making some changes. Carter comes in for Franz Wagner. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Joseph. Suggs kicks to Caldwell Pope. Sinks the triple. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points so far.
Well, he shoots a solid clip from deep. Caldwell Pope took advantage.
Kerr can't hit.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Well, credit the defense there. Bothered him enough that he couldn't get it to go down.
Rodman against Isaac. Rodman passes to Weddington. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Carter. Passes it to Isaac. Rodman with the block.
And the thing about Rodman, he's more of a position player defensively, but that time reaching up to swat it away.
Dishes it to Harper. To the inside. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And now Orlando on the break. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
Yeah, you got to push Isaac out of the paint. Once he's got that position, he is going to be all over the rim.
Here's Pippen. Great defense that time from Banchero. The Magic trail by 13. Caldwell Pope. And he banks in the layup. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and then knifing into the middle. Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
The sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Isaac. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Down low. Kicks it out to Rodman. Suggs with the ball. Poked away. And they're running. And here's Harper from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
And Caldwell Pope, explosive off the floor. He can catch you unawares with his dunking.
Rodman passes to Wennington. Now Kerr. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Kerr with the basket on the assist by Wennington. Kerr's got 6 points. The Magic trail by 14. Now Caldwell Pope. He's got 9. Now the pass to Suggs. Back to Caldwell Pope. Takes a 3. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far. Shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
To the middle. Here's Rodman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
And as a free throw shooter, Rodman has his challenges. One of those guys who almost shoots a better percentage from the field.
Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. Jordan comes in for Ron Harper. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Kerr against Suggs. Caldwell Pope outside.
Chicago foul. Bill Wennington. First personal foul. Third team foul.
On defense, the Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. Shot clock at 6. Has to be Johnson. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Chicago leading by 12. From 10 feet out, here's Wennington. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Wennington's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Here's Suggs outside for Caldwell Pope. Out to the right wing. Here's Da Silva. Connects from three-point range. Da Silva's got 5.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Jordan against Caldwell Pope. Jordan inside. Makes it off the glass. Jordan's got 24.
I love his shot selection. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Well, quick feet get Caldwell Pope straight to his bucket.
Jordan against Caldwell Pope. Right side, Jordan. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's what you want to see. We're doing a good job getting points in the paint here in the second.
For the Magic, Wagner's checked in for Suggs, and it's Gary Harris in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat you.
Down low. Kukoc can't get it to go. The Magic trail by 13. Harris inside, defended by Kerr. 1:02 left to play here in the half. Rebounded by Wennington. Here's Chicago. Jordan left side. There's the dish to Rodman. Misses from close range. Rodman's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Fires from 18. Magic moving the ball around. Kicks it to Black. Pass to Bitadze. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them. The Bulls leading by 11. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Here's Black. Wagner on the wing. 3 seconds left. The shot will not fall. And so is Michael Jordan making things happen for the Bulls. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We'll return shortly.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They have a 13-point lead. How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
Ball movement was a real factor for the Bulls. They played unselfishly with patience. Guys got shots in their favorite spots. You get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen.
And over to Kenny. How about what you saw from the Magic?
Right now, they're shooting in the low 30s from the outside. In today's style of perimeter offense, that's not enough to force the defense to extend. They have to work on getting better quality shots.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. If you look at Michael Jordan in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the point, and he trims the lead to single digits. Wagner's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and showing some force inside. Wagner making sure he gets his.
Jordan, and they pick up 2. And the Bulls lead by 11.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Banchero outside. And finished up by Banchero.
Wow, that kind of stuff from Banchero belongs in All-Star Weekend.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam King.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
At the line for your Bulls.
Both free throws good from Longley. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Passes it to Carter. And here's Wagner. Rebounded by Rodman.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
That's tipped. The pass to Harper. This one for 3. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in this game. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. His guys love when he throws it down.
Rodman kicks to Harper. No one near him. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Here's Suggs. Good on the shot. Suggs has got 6.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
To the wing right side. And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
Jordan against Caldwell Pope. Stolen by Carter. Wagner finds Carter. A putback. Offensive rebound.
Well, he's a load at 270 pounds. Wendell Carter Jr. is a problem in the paint.
The Magic shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Bulls leading by 7. And there is the call on Michael Jordan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
The turnover total in the first half, only 1, but a totally different story here in the second.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And one more time for your junior Bulls.
Harper against Suggs. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
What a big night for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Converting time and time again.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Yeah, I like the timeout here. The coaching staff needs to get these guys regrouped and refocused.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Carter down low. Longley on him. And stolen by Jordan. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Six on the shot clock. And Rodman with the basket on the assist from Michael Jordan. Rodman's got his second basket of the night. Suggs against Harper. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Suggs. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got 11 rebounds in the game. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Outside Harper. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight.
Well, despite his lack of efficiency, the team has put together a good offensive effort tonight.
And Banchero, another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. And And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on Caldwell Pope.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, you've got to like that they're not settling. They're attacking the defense on the drive and creating great looks.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
Inside. Good work defensively by Carter.
Yeah, and they hold the lead in spite of his cold shooting night. He has not been able to get it going.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that, put so much pressure on the defense.
And I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Well, once Wagner gets downhill, it's lights out.
Suggs against Jordan. Plays it up and banks it in. Jordan's got 36.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Absolutely on fire. They need to regroup and figure out a way to slow his roll.
Kukoc, he's checked in for the Bulls. And a switcher also for Orlando. Isaac's checked in. Here's Wagner. Luke Longley grabs the miss. Longley's got his 6th rebound on the night. Jordan against Suggs. Jordan, high post. He's got 36. Deep 2 from Pippen. It's hauled in by the Magic. Isaac passes to Banchero. Wagner on the wing. Back to Banchero. Harper with the steal. A drive by Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
The explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Here's Anthony. And he uses the glass on the layup. Anthony's got 10.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like he was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Orlando. Black comes in for Jalen Suggs. Orlando trailing here. Here's Black. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Jordan. Driving to the basket. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
And we've seen it. He can do this all game. Jordan with a great burst there to get the finish.
Anthony kicks to Wagner. Back to Anthony. There's the 3. The putback. Longley grabs the miss. Chicago leading by 4. It's Jordan on the wing. Covered by Anthony. And the dunk by Jordan.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Tipped away. Pippen with the steal. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Harper. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Mo Wagner's checked in for Isaac. And Harris subbed in for Wagner.
Well, Anthony is a creative scorer and knows how to get the defense off balance.
This is his 2nd trip to the line in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
Jordan kicks to Pippen. On the wing, Kukoc jacks up a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 3 assists in the game. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Pippen. And now here's Pippen with the fast break chance. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And here we go. Harris, nobody back.
Well, he's not just a shooter. Harris is also adept at getting inside and finishing at the rim.
High post, Jordan. Harris is there. Jordan outside. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Longley goes up and lays it nice and easy. Longley's got 4 this quarter.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
And here is Anthony. He's got 10. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Michael Jordan. The Magic have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Kerr's checked in for Jordan. And he's good on the second. Chicago leading by 8. Outside Harper. To the paint. It's intercepted. Fast break. Here come the Magic.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
It's hauled in by the Bulls. They led by as many as 18 points. To the right side. Here's Kerr. Rebounded by Anthony. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Magic. There's Bitadze. And the layup's good off the glass. Bitadze's got 9.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance point.
Team 2 from Pippen. And the Bulls with another miss.
Thin margin of error right there. You have to work for a better shot.
Harris outside. Pass to Wagner. Shoots over Harper. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Wagner.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Harper the pass to Longley. Here's Pippen, and that comes off the assist by Longley. 10 points for him.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
Here's Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
Well, it's always a big plus when you have a point guard that can attack the rim like that. Puts so much pressure on the defense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Kukoc dishes to Kerr. He kicks it to Harper. And for 3. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Here's Anthony. Can't hit the free throw line jump. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And the loudest section gets 3 t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. Let me hear you, fans, for your Lavables dance team.
Here's Harper. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So with Jordan on the bench, this is Phil Jackson's lineup. Pippen is out there with Tony Kukoc. Then there's Harper. Then it's Kerr. And it's Rodman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And you look at Kerr, just a sharp shooting role player. His game really about guts and intelligence.
Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And Kerr drops both of them. The Magic trail by 9.
Chicago foul. Tony Kukoc. First personal foul. First team foul.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Back to Suggs. He feeds it to Banchero. Count the basket.
Such a nice looking jump shot. Solid mechanics, fluid. Banchero's special.
Caldwell Pope against Jordan. Inside, here's Kukoc. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. And the Bulls lead by 9.
Coming off the pick, Jordan often takes this himself, crosses the D up that time.
Caldwell Pope passes to Carter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The first free throw is good.
Well, look, this is a guy who uses his physicality to get to the stripe. Carter Jr.'s a big kid.
Chicago leading by 7. Jordan outside to the middle. Here's Kukoc. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, the defender all over.
And he knocks down the first one.
And the Croatian swingman Kukoc, a valuable, multifaceted player who can do a little bit of everything. Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
Suggs passes to Carter. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Jordan in the corner. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. They get it again. Here's Rodman. Outside for Jordan. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul. At the line for your Bulls, Michael Jordan. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. That one is no good.
And since halftime, he's made a concerted effort to get to the line. Be aggressive. Great stuff.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Now, here's Suggs. Here's Carter, and then Carter with the dunk. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
That's how you go to the rim. Athletic move there from Carter Jr.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, he's leaving no doubt in this one. Doing everything he can to slam the door on a comeback.
Rodman kicks to Pippen. The 3. The shot's good. Rodman making the play. And now a 12-point Bulls lead.
And he is cold-blooded. Drops the dagger. Piles on to what was already a big lead.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, throw it up to Carter Jr. and he'll take care of the rest. It's that easy.
And that one, good. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
Here's Suggs. It's good. Suggs has got 10 points in just the second half.
Just putting on a show right there. Suggs showing off his creativity.
A nice shot by Jordan.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
Carter outside. Goes up again, and no good that time. Some solid defense by Rodman. Pass to Kukoc. Puts it up. They get it back. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Chicago leading by 14. Jordan passes to Rodman. Good work defensively by Carter. Wagner against Pippen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. So Stan, I've been wondering about these different approaches. The development system for youth basketball is vastly different in the U.S. than in Europe. Which do you think is best?
Well, I think in terms of developing skills, Kevin, we've seen it. The European players of all sizes have very well-rounded games skill-wise. They do a lot of work on a daily basis developing those skills, whereas in the U.S., our young guys play a lot of games in the AAU system. Skill development not as strong, but they do learn to compete on an everyday basis.
Luke Longley's checked in for Kukoc. Jordan passes to Rodman. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done. Deflecting. Super work on the boards. They really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless. Don't even give them a glimpse of it.
Great defense that time from Banchero. Down low, Carter. And another make to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Jordan kicks to Kerr. Puts up a deep 3. Here's Longley. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 15 rebounds here tonight. To the inside. Banchero passes to Wagner. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Rodman outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls.
Well, he had 6 points from beyond the arc in the first half, but yet to get it going here in the second.
Here's Suggs.
Suggs just staying active and goes to the line now.
First personal foul.
Harper, he's checked in for Chicago.
Shooting for Orlando.
First one falls for.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Suggs. Here's Pippen. Harper with the ball. Right side, Rodman. Back to Harper. For the three. Carter pulls it in.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
And it's Banchero missing.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Rodman's shot is off. The Magic trail by 9. Caldwell Pope dishes to Carter. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Well, there's no question Carter can play strong inside. He has the build for it.
For three, Kerr. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 3 assists tonight. Suggs passes to Banchero. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Personal foul.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Tony Kukoc, he's checked in for Kerr.
1 shot.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Right side, Harper. There's the pass to Longley. No good that time. Good work defensively by Carter. Here's Banchero. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
I don't know what happened there. About as easy an attempt as you could possibly ask for.
Harper against Caldwell Pope. Here's Pippen. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Pippen's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
The Bulls leading by 9 to the paint. Here's Rodman in for his 7th make in 14 tries.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Wagner against Kukoc. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
Chicago making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear what Phil Jackson said to the team. While the team is up, Coach doesn't want his team to let up. He told the team to finish this game. Do not think this will be easy. We've seen comebacks before. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Wagner. Got a hand on it. Another shot. The Bulls with the lead. Michael Jordan on the wing. Outside Rodman. It's stolen by Banchero. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Chicago leading by 9. Jordan down low. He's covered by Suggs. It's Jordan with the drive. Here's Rodman. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. Jordan's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. There's the lob to Carter. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
Longley passes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
Banchero dishes to Suggs. Tries again, and it's laid in by Banchero. Banchero's got 7 points for the quarter.
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Caldwell Pope against Jordan. To the middle. Here's Rodman. Great defense that time from Banchero. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. 9-point game. Oh, and the jam by Suggs.
Everything is working for Suggs offensively at the moment. This is a very encouraging sight to see.
That one good for 2. Jordan's got 53.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Banchero passes to Wagner. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
40 seconds left to play here in the fourth. It's stolen by Banchero.
This has reached desperation time for him.
It's not going to be easy now. They're going to need just about everything to go right from this point on. Well, no surprise, Wagner is becoming a guy they can go to in big spots.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jordan with the bucket.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And an intentional foul right there.
Caldwell Pope. Personal foul. Team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by 8. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Junior Lovable. Give him another hand.
And stolen by Jordan. Pass to Bushley. Jordan outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, easy call.
Second personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9.
At the line for Chicago.
And so Jordan nails both of them.
And you can wrap this one up. Great job to stay cool at the line and finish it off.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Owens.